Don't try to get away with the minimum when it comes to your health. Do what it takes to nourish this body. You get one body in this lifetime, just one. Take care of it. Give it the right fuel so that you can optimize your ability to get healthy. Wants to know if I've seen people get results from hyper-nourishing while still eating some dairy products, like some sauces with dairy and cheese. I've got to say, if there is one thing that people eat that makes them sicker than anything else, it's going to be dairy. That's the number one most important thing to take out of your diet. So I would say, rather than look for some kind of permission that maybe there's an outlier somewhere that got better while still eating some dairy, because that's what I hear you say, like, I really don't want to give this up. So can you just tell me if there's anybody who got away with it? If you're here right now spending some of your time on Wednesday to hear me talk, you probably have some important issues to solve. Get out of your own way. I mean that with my full love. Get out of your own way. Stop looking for kind of exceptions or reasons not to, and just get the stuff out that's bad for you. It's like asking me, how many people can smoke cigarettes and not get emphysema or cancer? There's probably people out there, there are some mutants out there. Does it mean that it's good for some people? No, it's not. It's not good for you to be consuming these things. So take it out. Now that you know better, do better and just take it out. It's not a food, it is a poison. And whether or not you can have a little bit of poison and still get some health, I don't know. But to me, it's not worth it. I fought for my life for 12 years straight. I fought for it. I took enormous amounts of medication, IV, oral. I spent days at a time in bed, throwing up, sick, in pain. Fought so hard. To me, there's nothing more valuable than your health. Don't try to get away with the minimum when it comes to your health. Do what it takes to nourish this body. You get one body in this lifetime, just one. Take care of it. Give it the right fuel so that you can optimize your ability to get healthy for yourself, so you can feel good, and also for all the people who love you, who need you in their life. The example I've given before is that, there was one time where I ran out of gas, and a guy gave me some boat fuel for my car. And he said, listen, it's not the right fuel. And when you put the boat fuel in, your check engine light's going to come on, but the car will drive. So what you do is, as soon as you can, you get to the gas station and you put the right fuel in. And what's going to happen is, if you keep filling your car up with the right fuel, eventually, after a few months, the check engine light will go off again and you'll be fine. People are doing this with their diet every day. They're putting the wrong stuff in their body, and yet they're still driving. So they're like, all right, I guess I'm fine. And then one day the check engine light comes on and they're like, well, I wonder what I can get away with. Maybe I can still put the wrong stuff in and still get a little farther. And maybe you can, and maybe you can't. But to me, the most important thing that we can do as humans is we learn better and we do better. So if you find out that you've been putting the wrong fuel in all this time, then it's time to stop doing that and to make a plan for how I can put the right fuel in my body, how I can take the best care of this vehicle so I can go as far as humanly possible. I want to take this body as far as possible. I want to try to get to 104 if I can. I don't know if I can, but I want to try. And I want all of you to do the same. I want you to value your body. Stop treating it like it's disposable. It needs sleep. It needs self-care. It needs to be nourished. These are things that are indisputable. And you can starve yourself of these things. You can starve yourself of sleep, and you can starve yourself of nutrition. You can put the wrong fuel in and cause damage. You can just work and take care of other people and not take care of yourself emotionally. But eventually, you're going to have a check engine light come on, and then you're going to break down. And I don't want you to have to break down before you make that difference. I see it all the time. I have people right now in my group. I have someone in my group. I'm so proud of her right now. She's completely bedbound. And when she started the group, she couldn't even take her own shirt off. She had people have to do it for her. And we're 2.5 weeks in. She can now take her own shirt off. She hasn't been able to sing in 7 years. She just sang to us. It made me cry. And I'm so excited to see what's going to happen for her. And I want to see her win and keep getting healthier. And I know she and I would both love to see all of you make these changes before before it gets to the point where you're fighting for your own breath, for your own ability to move your arms. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that when you come to these Q&As and when you think about your life and your health, that you're always looking for what's the best thing rather than what's the minimum I can do and hope for the best outcome possible.